Hi, this is Devin Kharur, a chemical engineer by profession, going to continue our today's topic, non-sparking tools. Now, what is that? Non-sparking tools are specialized hand tools designed to prevent the ignition of flammable material, vapor, and gases in hazardous environment. The tools are usually constructed from non-ferrous metal and non-metallic material that minimize the risk of generating friction spark, which could potentially causes devastating the explosion of fire. Working in industries such as oil and gas, chemical processing, refinery, other areas where flammable substances are present require strict safety measures using regular steel tools. An environment can extremely dangerous and friction or impact between the tool and work surface can create a spark leading to catastrophic consequences. Non-sparking tools play a vital role mitigating the risk, ensure safety worker and the integrity of operation. Understand importance of non-sparking tool and safety protocol. Company can significantly reduce likelihood of the incident and protect their employee, asset and environment. Comprehensive guide develop the world of non-sparking tool covering their definition, material, application, safety consideration, industrial standard and best practice, proper use and maintenance. Now, understand non-sparking tool. When working in hazardous environment, crucible understand terminology, non-sparking tool and potential risk associated. Regular tool in this section, the term used, the display, any misconceptions are defined. Different terms, non-sparking, spark resistance, spark proof, anti-sparking, explosions proof, extrinsically safe, anti-static, etc. Non-sparking tools and anti-sparking tools are the tools designed and constructed to minimize the risk of generating incendiary spark during normal use. They are typical made non-ferrous metal, non-metallic material that are like to create spark and shock against the surface. Spark-proof tools, the term interchangeably non-sparking tool, but it's important tool can consider truly spark-proof under all circumstances. Non-sparking tool produce cold spark, spark under extreme condition, high speed, impact and excessive force. Now, electric equipment designed to prevent spark, circuit igniting, hazardous atmosphere, which operate from tool to prospective, non-sparking tool do not have their one source of ignition. Non-sparking tool create spark. They are termed explosion proof and extrinsically safe. Now, refer the equipment to prevent build static charge. Equipment usually dissipates static electricity. The builder, once again, non-sparking tools are necessary anti-static, but they are user asked tool that they are anti-static. They are allowed non-sparking tool. Now, when non-sparking tools are designed to minimize the risk of spark, it understand tool can consider 100% spark proof. All conditions, even the best non-sparking tool, potentially reduce cold spark and spark is used improperly, subject the extreme force. Non-sparking refer tool ability, significant reduce likelihood of generating spark during normal use and under typical conditions. However, it is important follow proper safety protocol, use tool as intended and maintain them regular ensure their effectiveness hazardous environment. Now, regular tools such as wrenches, hammer, pillar are made chrome, vanadium and they are more prone generating spark due to ferrous nature material. They are made foam. The tools strike against other metal surface. Friction and impact can create hot spark that can ignite flammable material and vapor. In contrast, the non-sparking tools are designed to minimize risk because of they are made using special alloy. They are less likely to produce spark under normal conditions. Tools are specially engineered hazardous environment where presence flammable substance and explosive atmosphere make use regular steel tool highly dangerous. By understand difference between sparking and non-sparking tool, worker make informed decision about appropriate equipment, specific work environment, ensuring highest level safety and risk mitigating. Now, material used in non-sparking tools. Material used construction non-sparking tool are effective role and they are crucible role in their safety hazardous environment. We have common material use, property and advantage and disadvantage are non-sparking tools are made from copper alloy. They are less likely to generate spark during use. Now, some of the commonly used alloy in non-sparking tool are brass. Alloy, copper and zinc brass is widely used non-sparking tool due to its excellent corrosion resistance, weakenability and relatively low cost. Bronze, compost, primary copper and tin. Bronze is non-strength, wear resistance, withstand harsh environment, often used non-sparking tool, heavy duty applications. Now copper nickel alloy such as mono, cupronickel and exceptional corrosion resistance and strength, making them suitable non-sparking tool designed high corrosive environment. Now beryllium copper. While more expensive, beryllium copper alloy valued their high strength, hardness, non-magnetic property, making them ideal for certain specialized non-sparking applications. Each of non-ferrous metal unique property make use suitable for different application and working conditions. Now, each material has advantage same as disadvantage. They should consider when selecting appropriate non-sparking tool. Brass advantage include low cost, good machinability, excellent corrosion resistance. Disadvantage they include lower strength and wear resistance compared other non-ferrous metal. It is not recommended appropriate material for non-sparking tool. Bronze. Its advantage include high strength, excellent wear resistance, good corrosion resistance. Disadvantage higher cost compared to some other options. Certain grade alloys such as aluminum, bronze are suitable manufacture non-sparking tool. They have strength and durability. Copper nickel alloy. Its advantage exceptional corrosion resistance, high strength, good temperature resistance. Disadvantage higher cost and potential health concern associate nickel exposure. Beryllium copper. They include very high strength, hardness, non-magnetic property, use strongest alloy copper and alloy is very effective as non-sparking tool. Industrial environment. Disadvantage include higher cost. Now, wood, leather and plastic. In addition, non-ferrous metal, non-sparking tool are made from the non-metallic material. Wood, leather, certain type of plastic material useful in specific applications. Spark is minimal or where non-conductive property are required. However, important that non-metallic material have limitation term, strength, durability, resistance, harsh environment, making them less suitable heavy-duty demand application. By understand the different material use, non-sparking tool, their respective property, use make informed decision about which tool are most appropriate for their specific working condition and safety requirement. Now, non-sparking tool, why use? Non-sparking tool is critical important environment when flammable substance, vapor and gases they are present. Now explore potential hazard of using regular steel tool, highlight industries and applications where non-sparking tools are essential. Now important environment with flammable substance. Area where flammable material, gasoline, solvent, explosive gases are present. Risk of ignition, subsequent fire and explosion is significant higher. Even small spark generate. Regular steel tool potential ignited the substance, leading to catastrophic consequences. Non-sparking tools are designed to minimize producing spark during normal use, reducing risk ignition, ensuring safer working environment for personnel and environment. Hazard regular steel tool spark ignition risk. Now its impact. When steel tool strike against another metal surface and object, impact can create hot spark capable igniting flammable material. Friction. Friction generate rubbing and scraping steel tool against other surface, produce spark even relative low speed and forces. Now grinding and cutting. Operation involve grinding, cutting, other process that generate heat and friction are particularly hazardous. They regular steel tool in presence of flammable substance. Now, spark, even if small, can easily ignite flammable gases, vapor, and combustible material, leading to fire, explosion, and potential loss of life, property damage. Example: which applications? Rig, refinery, and chemical plant. Oil and gas industries, oil rigs, offshore, platform, refinery are prime example. Environment, non-sparking tool mandatory. Presence of flammable hydrocarbon and explosive gases, necessity use specialized equipment, prevent ignition. Chemical plant. Many chemical processes involve use, production, flammable chemicals, solvent, gases, non-sparking tool are crucible. Facility ensure safety worker and protect against potential disaster. Now, fertilizer and petrochem industries both are process handle large quantity of flammable material, ammonia, natural gas, other petroleum products. Non-sparking tool, critical safety measures, the high risk environment. Pharmaceuticals and biotechnical and biotech industries. Certain pharmaceuticals, biotechnology process involve use flammable solvent and gases, making non-sparking tool and necessity safe operations. Grain handling and processing facility. Presence combustible dust in grain handling and processing facility create potential explosive atmosphere. Necessity use non-sparking tool prevent ignition. Now, non-sparking tools are designed minimize risk of generating spark. Important understand entire spark under all conditions. The section discuss potential cold spark, risk associated material, and guideline. Proper use maintain. Non-sparking tool produce cold spark. Even through non-sparking tool constructed non-ferrous metal and non-metallic material still produce cold spark under certain circumstances. Cold spark are typical, less energetic. Hot spark generated regular steel tool usually do not possess much threat due to their lower temperature. High speed impact and non-sparking tools are subject high velocity impact and crystalline kinetic energy can sufficient generate cold spark. Excessive force. Apply excessive force. Torque during non-sparking tool can lead material deformation and production cold spark. Improper use, maintenance, misuse and lack of proper maintenance causes damage where non-sparking tool increases likelihood cold spark during operation. It is crucial to understand non-sparking tools are designed to reduce risk of spark. They are not entire spark proof under all conditions. Proper training, adherence safety protocol, maintenance are essential. Minimize potential for cold spark and ensure safer use of the tool. Safe, effective use non-sparking tool are proper guidelines. Use and maintenance are training. Provide comprehensive training worker, appropriate non-sparking tool, safety protocol, potential hazard, associate work environment. Inspection. Regular inspect non-sparking tool a sign of wear damage and deformation could increase risk of spark and tool failure. Cleaning. Non-sparking tool. Clean from debris, accumulate material, like wood spark, tool malfunction. Proper store. Store non-sparking tool. Design area. Protect potential damage and contamination. Replacement. Replace damaged non-sparking tool or continue to use them increase risk of spark and tool failure. Follow manufacturer guidelines. Always refer manufacturer instructions. Proper use, maintenance, care of specific non-sparking tool. Now standard and certification. Major standard for non-sparking tool certification are IS 4595, FM 790, BAM, and atmospheric explosible. Okay, and importance using certification tool are first safety. Certified tool have undergone rigorous testing, evaluation, their basic minimize the risk of spark, ensure safe operation, hazardous environment. Non-certified tool can put worker and facilitate at risk. Now, regulatory compliances. Many industries, judiciary, regulation, and law mandate use of certificate non-sparking tool. Certain environment failure comply regulation result fine penalty legal consequences. Quality assurance. Certified tool manufacture strict quality standard ensure consistent performance and reliability. Non-certified tool vary quality and may not offer level of protection and durability. Liability. Using certified non-sparking tool, company demonstrate due to diligence and ensuring safety of their operation and personnel. This can help mitigate potential liability, extent of incident. Insurance requirements. Some of insurance providers require use certified non-sparking tool, hazardous environment condition, coverage reducing risk of claim and potential losses. Now, proper use and maintenance. Ensure safe, effective, non-sparking tool, proper handling, maintenance, and storage practice are essential. The guidelines set and appropriate tool, cleaning, sterilizing, and storing them properly. Now, guideline for safe and effective use. First, training. All personnel should receive comprehensive training, proper use, limitations, safety protocol, associated non-sparking tool. Inspection. Before each, thoroughly inspect non-sparking tool. Sign of damage, wear, deformation could compromise their effective and safety. Proper selection. Appropriate non-sparking tool task in hand. Consider factor, material compatibility, tool strength, and specific hazard present in work environment. Avoid excessive force. Do not apply excessive force. Torque when non-sparking tool. This can lead material deformation, increase risk of generating spark and tool failure. Maintain control. Always maintain control. Secure, grip non-sparking tool to prevent slip, drop, unintended impact, could generate spark and damage the tool. Observe safe work practice. Follow established safe work practice such as wearing appropriate personal protective equipment, maintain good housekeeping, adhere safety protocol in work environment. Now, report issue. Non-sparking tool become damaged and compromised. Anyway, immediate remove, service and report issue supervisor, safety personnel. Cleaning and inspection procedure. Now cleaning. After each use, clean the non-sparking tool. Remove any debris, oil and contaminant that could potentially increase risk of spark and tool menu malfunction. Inspection. Careful inspect non-sparking tool. Sign of wear, crack deformation and other damage could compromise their performance and safety. Documentation. Detailed record of inspection, cleaning, issue and repair. Perform the non-sparking tool. Traceability, compliances purpose, replacement. Replace non-sparking tool. So significant wear damage and deformation, continue use them. Pose the safety risk. Now tool. Sharpening and redressing method. Manufacturer instruction. Always refer manufacturer instruction, the specific sharpening and redressing method. Each type of non-sparking tool. Trained personnel. Ensure only trained and qualified personnel. Sharpening and redressing operation non-sparking tool. Inspection after sharpening. To inspect non-sparking tool after sharpening and redressing any sign damage, deformation, potential compromise their non-sparking property. Now, proper storage and disposal. Storage. Store non-sparking tool. Design area. Protect the potential damage, contamination, explosion, harsh environment. Segregation. Non-sparking tool segregate from the regular steel tool and prevent inadvertent mixing of misuse. Labeling. Clearly label storage area, container, non-sparking tool ensure proper identification and prevent confusion. Disposal. When non-sparking tool reach of their service life, become damaged beyond their repair. Dispose, establish procedure and regular prevent potential misuse and environment contamination. Now conclusion. Working environment. Flammable substances are present, possess significant risk and demand comprehensive approach safety. Use non-sparking tool is a critical element, mitigate the risk and ensure protection, personal asset and operation. Throughout, now explore the importance of non-sparking tool, material use in constructions, potential hazard, associate, regular steel tool, and industries application. Non-sparking tools are essential. Also discuss safety consideration, industrial standard, certification, best practice for proper use, maintenance, and storage of specialized tools. Understand the key point following guideline. Company can implement effective safety strategy and create culture of safety, their priority as well as being employed integrity of the operations. Okay guys, this is up to our today's topic, non-sparking tool. I hope you get sufficient knowledge after watching this video. Next Sunday, we have covered some another chemical engineering topic. Till then, goodbye. Do take good care of yourself.